What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of April, and once again, you know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
That's right. We're talking about all things DeFi and AI agents, guys. The intersection of decentralized finance and AI, and all things AI agents and Web3, guys. Now let's get into it. Let's get into the charts, guys. I'm feeling positive today. You know, there's blue sky where I am. Summer is coming, and we can be positive that things are going to turn around soon, guys, because the fundamentals are strong, but the temporary issues still remain. Now, let's get into the market. So, as we can see here, we're on the mainstream crypto CoinGecko page. And to be honest with you, not looking too bad. You know, Bitcoin's up 0.7%, not really much of a change in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is basically the same. Tether's the same. Unsurprisingly, it'd be very worrying if Tether wasn't the same, guys. XRP is down 1.3%, BNB 1.8%. Nothing to be that worried about, to be honest with you guys. However, obviously, if you jump over to DeFi and AI agents, unfortunately, that's another story. But yes, as you can see here, in general, not too much change. Everyone's between 3% up or down. So the markets here are still kind of wobbly. If you look at Chronos here, still up 6.7% today, still rising on the news that Donald Trump, as media outfit, will be launching ETFs with Crypto.com, with Chronos. But look, guys, the thing that's causing the shake here is the tariffs. The tariffs that are due today from Donald Trump, the reciprocal tariffs on around 15 countries, is expected to come today. Now, that is obviously shaking out the market, guys. But if we keep focused on the fundamentals, let's think about it. So we saw GameStop, right? GameStop now have $1.5 billion that they're going to use to buy Bitcoin. Okay, that's a fact. That came out this week. Circle are going to IPO. Listen, companies don't IPO if they're not sure that we've got strong fundamentals and we're in a bull market and it's going to be a success, especially somebody like Circle who has access to all that data, all those thought leaders. Pretty much everyone in the industry wants to work with Circle. So they wouldn't be IPOing if they thought it was a bear market. Okay. And then also we had Tether, who bought about, $735 million or so of Bitcoin recently, but prices, still around $84,000. And it's because of this whole tariff system that is basically scaring people out the markets, guys. It's making people risk off. It's making people flight to gold. God knows why they would do that, because clearly Bitcoin is digital gold. But okay, guys, if you want to be, your TradFi players going in and out of the market, then you do you. But we know what's going on, guys. And we know that when the bull market comes back, it's going to be absolute fire, because the fundamentals have never been stronger. They've never been stronger. Okay, guys. Then actually, as you can see here, one of the top gainers on the main page of CoinGecko is Alchemist AI, which is pretty cool because that's in our niche. It's 22.8%. We spoke about Alchemist AI on yesterday's video. Alchemist AI, as you can see here, is actually now trending up, which is great to see. Currently sat at $66 million market cap. For those of you that don't remember and didn't watch my video yesterday, firstly, I'm very annoyed with you. Make sure you go back and listen to it immediately.
Later today. Or tonight.
Secondly, Alchemist AI is a no-code development platform, as it says here, that enables users to create software applications with just a simple description. Okay, so yesterday we spoke about how they actually created a 3D game, a boat game, a sailing game, with one prompt, which is pretty insane, right? And then also they were talking about how you can create videos, of course, animations, websites, everything. So this is actually Alchemist AI, okay, guys? So you can see here, create application. They have a marketplace, very simple to use. It's actually available on Google Play Store. There is obviously some discussion right now in the media. It's like, well, if you can start creating, applications with one click, then are crypto developers going to get replaced, one day? Well, I mean, the answer is probably. We're all going to be replaced by AI at this point. The majority of us, apart from prompt engineers that are, literally spending their whole lives every day getting the best possible prompts from AI, in which case they're going to be very valuable. But designers, videographers, researchers, developers, everyone's going to be getting replaced by this thing, because it's just going to be too quick and too cheap not to do that. So be careful out there, guys. But look, this is Alchemist AI, okay? So you can clearly just create your own app. Here's the text prompt you can put in there. You can obviously add an image. You can add some APIs. You can choose the model, etc. And you can search for apps, and you just generate it. As simple as that. It's pretty nuts, guys, okay? So that's actually trending on the front page of CoinGecko today. If we head over to DeFi, which is obviously what we focus on, and AI agents on this show, as you can see, AI XBT has taken an absolute bloodbath. Now, there was some news yesterday regarding Sammy and AI XBT, that AI XBT actually said something that was completely false and hallucinated. Cut the guy some slack. At the end of the day, so many KOLs say false stuff, right? So is it any surprise that AI XBT sometimes hallucinates? I don't think so, but 22% down today is a major sell-off. It's 75 million market cap, guys. Like, it was holding 100 million just a few days ago last week, and now at $75 million market, that's a massive drop in a single day. 22%, clearly some major sell-off. Now, I did say in a previous video, is X with its XAI and its Grok AI agent going to start creating DeFi, going to start creating real-time intelligence based on obviously its proprietary data with crypto Twitter, crypto X? Well, I think the answer is yes, and I did speculate last week. Will that make AI XBT obsolete? I hope not, because I like the AI XBT team. I like the product. I like the brand. It's cool. But they're going to have some serious competition on their hands if X decide to do that, and they decide to bridge, X money, Grok, all into one crazy super app, DeFi super app, guys. The intersection of decentralized finance and AI. Look, let's go further down the page here, because that is horrendous, guys. ChainGPT is down 11.7%. Grafane is also down double digits today, 10.4%. Let's not forget Anatoly called Grafane the agentic Solana super app. and it's at 33 million market cap. Okay, these prices are very juicy, guys. Banker down 17.4%, now under 20 million, which is the cheapest I've seen it for some time. 17.4%, 30% down this week. Again, it has incredible mindshare. Yeah, how it's still sat at this market cap is pretty boggling, considering all the KOLs that they've worked with and everything that they've deployed and their banker club and everything they've got going on. And yeah, so that's not great. Heyeon also down 7%, guys, under 60 million. Going further down the page here, we can see a nice rise of 14.7% from Spectra AI, which is pretty much an outlier, to be honest with you. We've got SwarmNode pretty much the same amount down, and Orbit also down 14.1%, guys, as well. Quickly losing the gains that it gained recently. It was coming back strong along with Hive, and as you can see, they're both now down around 13-14% on the daily. So look, as you can see here, guys, basically DeFi's got wrecked today. Compared to the rest of the market, DeFi's got wrecked. The homepage of CoinGecko with the mainstream cryptos is looking good. Well, I'd say it's looking choppy, not good, but DeFi is just down only. ARC.fun leading the charge of wreckness. Not good news, guys. So let's head over to AI Agent, shall we? And we do have another positive story here today. Yesterday, I covered extensively in my video about Draft King, okay, or Draft AI King. Guess what's happened? It's up 50% today, as you can see here. 51.4% today. If you had got in yesterday, congratulations. I hope you did. I hope you followed the videos and you got in, because it is very bullish what they're building. And obviously, guys, watch yesterday's video if you want me to see a deep dive into it, okay? But utilizing scores technology for gambling here, which allows you to get access to real-time intelligence, real deep data intelligence that only massive institutions and syndicates and really big players would have got their hands on before. Now for the average Joe, that can give you payout, bull or bear. Football results, basketball results, whatever it is, they don't care about bull or bear market. Regardless of that, especially in a bear market, it might be much better to park your USDC in something like DraftKings or in something like Billy Bets, also up 22% today, guys, as you can see here. The gambling narrative in AI agents is getting stronger by the day. We now have our soccer, let's say, narrative leader in DraftKings, and we already have our basketball one in Billy Bets. And let's say you're all stabled up and you're ready for the bear market. Congratulations if you are. Then, what's the best yield you're going to get on your USDC? I don't know, 3%, 5%, maybe 10% if you're completely degen. But in DraftKings, I believe the returns will be much bigger than that. And so that could be a real play here, and maybe being reflected in the price here at a 51% increase on yesterday's already 25% increase, guys. Okay, good to see. And for those of you that got in on the video yesterday, then congratulations. I'm really happy, and I hope you guys have made some money there. Look, heading back down to the AI agent category, it's not much better. I tried to be positive. It's not much better. It's red across the board, as you can see, guys. There's some major sell-offs once again. It's not a good day for AI agent projects. Tutorial here is down 25%. That's more of a meme coin, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. And there was a lot of sell-offs with not DWF Labs, with Wintermute selling off a lot of their BNB meme coins yesterday. That must have impacted kind of that price. Not saying they actually sold Tutorial, but it obviously all in the same category, which makes people bearish. Arva AI down 26.4% today is an astronomical fall. It's even more than AI XBT, guys. It's not nice to see that from a project that has been around for some time now and has quite a lot of has quite a lot of love on social media, quite a big community, and I obviously want to see it do well. OpenServe up 11.1% today. A rare Phoenix in the fire. Good to see. A game down a further 16.9%, down 13.5 million now, guys. It's pretty insane. Again, remember yesterday we spoke about ACP, Agent Commerce Protocol. A key point that they made was that Agent Commerce Protocol is no longer going to be solely specific to game framework. It's agnostic to framework. So I did think that was a little bit bearish for game, but I still think game will play a key role regardless, even if it's not the only one framework to be used. But still, doesn't look like it's done very well on that news. 16.9% down, 13.5 million market cap, guys. Does seem cheap. Pippin also down 21%, Orbit down 14.9%, as you can see here. So yeah, look, guys, the only things really saving the market right now is DraftKings and of course Alchemist AI that we've touched upon on this video. So that's all we have for the market today, guys. Let's get into the news. Okay, guys, first up we're talking about ARC. Okay, so ARC has taken a dramatic fall over the last month. In fact, it's actually fallen over 4 times its market cap. So if we actually see here, back in the start of March, it was touching $243 million market cap, and it's now at a $45 million market cap. Okay, guys, so that's safe to say it's got completely wrecked. Before that, it was the darling of up-and-coming open source frameworks. In some ways, it still is, but it's not the most attractive at this point because of some of the mistakes that they had with the ARC Forge launch and various other things. Having said that, still very promising project. Now, if you remember, ARC and their open source framework Rig is built on the Rust programming language, okay, and that's the same programming language as Solana. And now Rig and ARC is already listed on the Solana Foundation website as an open source framework for projects to use, and sitting at a $45 million market cap, guys, it does really feel really small now. And we had a major announcement yesterday. Okay, so on ARC's Twitter space or X space, they said that Ryzome, the AI agentic app store that they're building, is going to be ready, at least the MVP, the minimal viable product, will be ready in the next 1 to 2 weeks. This could be a potential catalyst for the ARC price. If we actually head over to Sammy here, he broke down, and we did cover this about a month ago, exactly what is this Ryzome app store. Okay, so Ryzome is the name of the app store, the AI agentic app store. So the key takeaways were basically that the AI agents were gaining autonomy to plan and execute real-world tasks, but they struggled with service integration and payments. And guys, you'll know if you watch this channel, that's exactly what Anthropic's Model Context Protocol actually does. Okay, so it connects agents with Web 2 and Web 3 services, and that's going to be a key player in the Ryzome app store that ARC are launching. Let's not forget, guys, that the ARC token fuels transactions in this app store. So if the MVP is bullish in the next 1 to 2 weeks and it's great and people are loving it, then the price of ARC will definitely reflect that. Okay, guys, so it's a potential alpha here. There's a potential opportunity for ARC to rebound once it becomes more well known that Ryzome is coming in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Now, Tachi, the main guy behind ARC, he just said that in a Twitter space. I haven't seen him publish that on X anywhere. If you guys have, let me know, but I haven't seen it and my team haven't seen it. So he's just said it randomly yesterday in a Twitter space. So we don't believe that this is priced in yet, that the MVP of Ryzome is coming. And obviously, depending on the success, should provide a uplift in the ARC price. So are we seeing the bottom of the ARC? Possibly. And at $45 million market cap, compared to where it was a month ago, knowing that the Ryzome is coming, I think there is some potential value here to be made. So look, guys, the news is that, as I said, Ryzome, the AI agentic app store for ARC, is actually coming in the next 1 to 2 weeks' time. They also mentioned on the Twitter space that there's a bunch of handshake programs, which is basically their incubator, coming as well. And then, of course, more projects launching on the ARC Forge launchpad. So if that goes well as well, I mean, it can't go as bad as last time. If they've learned from their mistakes as well and the launchpad projects do well, I see some bullish momentum from ARC from here. Okay, guys, next up we're talking about Mira Network. Okay, so we've covered Mira Network before in a previous video. They are building the trust layer for AI. So we covered them when they announced their partnership with ARC for the open source framework RIG to basically provide them with verified AI. Okay, so basically how it works with Mira Network is they leverage multiple AI models, okay, to verify output. So we all know there's a couple of problems here with AI models. One is that they hallucinate, and two is that they can be very biased. And by only utilizing one model at one time, that basically means that we are open to just one point of failure, basically. But what Mira Network does is it actually combines multiple models and also actually makes our prompts much smaller and more kind of like digestible for the AI models to provide the best possible output. Okay, so yeah, then as you can see here, they actually reduce hallucinations and bias by up to 90%. So I think it's going to be really crucial for Mira Network to be integrated into as many of these open source frameworks and projects as much as possible for the betterment of the efficiency of our open source Web3 AI agent world. I think this is fantastic to see that they've now integrated with Gaianet. And don't forget, guys, they also just very recently partnered with Eliza OS. Of course, Eliza OS is a beast, one of the biggest open source frameworks as well. So they've now integrated with ARC, they've integrated with Eliza OS, and now hot off the press as Gaianet as well. So that's fantastic, guys. Congratulations to Mira and Gaianet on this. I think this is really, really necessary. I don't want to obviously use a lot of my income on my DeFi agents that are trading autonomously for me. I want to sleep well at night knowing that they have the very, very, very little, if not basically any chance of, basically hallucinating and losing all my money, because I'm not going to find that very funny. Okay, guys, so if we want AI, especially our AI agents in Web3, especially ones that are actually responsible financial transactions, to be working 99.9999% of the time in the right way, we need tools like Mira Network to enable this and to increase the efficiency. Okay, so Mira Network's already seen pretty good growth. As you can see, with over 2.5 million users and processing more than 1.5 million inference queries daily, their network enables AI to operate autonomously in environments that demand uncompromising accuracy. Love that. And so basically what they're saying here is also is that they're celebrating the partnership by giving away a free 30-day Clock App Pro subscription. And so basically what Clock App is, it allows you to actually use the tool, Mira Network, yourself in a terminal. So you can just head over to Clock App AI and just connect either your Gmail or your wallet, and you can start prompting Clock App yourself, and you can even start earning Mira points. And now those Mira points will eventually be turned into rewards as well. So I highly recommend you guys to check this out. So as you can see here, Clock is a decentralized AI chat that offers verified and bias-free responses. They're utilizing multiple large language models, including GPT 4.0 Mini, Llama, and DeepSeek. But further down here, we can see the rewards that they're actually offering people. So Clock offers free access to its AI models, allowing users to interact with multiple LLMs daily within set limits. So I would highly encourage you guys to start using Clock App. And then if you are using GPT 4.0 Mini, or you're using Llama or Instruct and DeepSeek, by all means, go and check it yourself. Try it on DeepSeek and then prompt it on Clock and see the difference for yourselves, because you should be seeing different responses, really clean, unbiased, verified responses from the AI, which is exactly what Mira Network stands for. So, and on top of that, obviously you can earn Mira points through regular engagement, which will be later redeemable by rewards, as I said, guys. Okay, and so if you refer others to the platform, you can unlock Clock Pro, which provides higher usage limits and advanced features such as search and multi-model capabilities, guys. So look, guys, I know it's a little bit of a crappy day in the markets when it comes to DeFi and AI agents, guys. The price action is not fun, but what I always encourage people to do, and is basically go there and try out the products yourself. Don't just be buying the token on a hope that it goes up. Of course, we do that anyway, but try the product yourself. See that it works, compared to just going to these different models one-on-one, and see the difference in the results you get. And then you really start to believe in the projects because they've got something powerful to actually use. So yeah, guys, congratulations to Mira Network. I'm sure they're going to continue to pump out more and more updates as we go. One other thing to add as well is their investors here raised over $9 million from the likes of Framework Ventures, Mechanism Capital, to massive VCs, as well as notable investors such as Balaji and Sandeep. So these guys are really well backed, guys, and I do expect them to play a key part in our open source AI future. All right, guys, quick one. We have an update from SwarmNode AI. Okay, so SwarmNode is a much loved project on crypto Twitter, has a big community. And if you don't know, they deploy and run serverless AI agents in the cloud. Okay, that's exactly what they do. And they've come up with this new agent, which is a Reddit Q&A agent. So look, guys, we have a lot of agents helping us out in terms of finding alpha, like AIXPT, like various others, alpha agents. You've seen them all on X. And so this is pretty cool because I haven't seen an AI agent offering or plugin that allows you to basically scrape Reddit. Okay, I've seen scraping X and I've seen scraping various other forms, but I haven't seen scraping Reddit before. So this is pretty cool. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys have seen it, comment below, let me know. So what does this actually do? So it scans posts and comments, extracts key insights, and delivers concise answers. So whether you need a quick summary or an in-depth analysis, it processes discussions using AI-powered language understanding. Just provide a subreddit or post and let the AI agent do the work. So exactly what it says on the tin, guys. Obviously, I see the value in this as a content creator myself and as a researcher and as an investor. I think Reddit is definitely a platform that probably doesn't get scraped as much, obviously, as X, as crypto Twitter, but there's for sure key insights there that can be used, and then obviously your AI agent can potentially take action on depending on what you basically set it up to do. So yeah, pretty cool update from the SwarmNode team, and I'm looking forward to seeing them continue to build and ship. All right, guys, to round up the video today, we are talking about this news that came out from Oasis Protocol. Okay, so Oasis Protocol is a layer 1 blockchain that is privacy enabled. Okay, building a future where data ownership is a right and privacy is by design. Okay, so basically what they've done here is that they have partnered with a project called DeltaDAO to launch Pontus X, okay, a platform powered by Oasis, improving AI and data sharing across Europe. Now, I think this hasn't really been picked up as much as it should, at least in the kind of DeFi AI agent trenches, guys, but over 180 institutions are on board, including Airbus and T-Systems.com here. For those of you that don't, that's T-Mobile, right? There's a T-Mobile logo there, and Airbus, of course, is one of the largest providers of planes, right? So this is quite interesting, guys, because there's so many institutions actually getting on board with this. Over 180 already. This is a lot. So let's get into this. What does this actually mean? So basically, German data infra company DeltaDAO has launched a blockchain-based platform designed to streamline AI and data sharing while ensuring privacy and control. So obviously, guys, this is obviously very important, right? We also have other privacy projects working on this as well in the Web3 space. But in order for us to utilize the full extent of AI, we need privacy and we need control, of course, of that privacy. We need to make sure if people are sharing health records, legal records, that the AI can learn from it, the AI can find mistakes, but the AI also keeps confidentiality. Okay, it's very, very key for us to be able to use this technology at scale. And so there are some projects like Million and various other working on this as well. But Oasis, obviously blockchain, has obviously made a big step here going forward, especially in the enterprise space. And particularly in Europe, where there's a lot of regulation when it comes to GDPR and various other privacy-related regulation that needs to be very, very carefully looked at if we're going to get large institutions like Airbus and like T-Systems, T-Mobile to actually be using AI and blockchain. Okay, so I think this is a really, really great story, symbiosis story for how enterprise can be using both Web3 and AI for the betterment of society as a whole. So according to DataDAO, it says here that Pontus X, which is the name of this system, addresses the immediate need for European digital sovereignty by allowing businesses to maintain control over their data assets while participating in the digital economy. Okay, so very, very important, guys. Privacy is very, very important in order to roll out AI and to get the most maximum impact for society. If we don't have privacy, people are not going to be very happy with things like health records, legal records, various other records being going through AI themselves, because that ultimately, if that's not private, we're in trouble. And so any project like this, like Venice, like various other privacy preserving projects, I can get behind, because that's exactly what I believe in and what I'm sure you guys believe in the name of decentralization and Web3. So yeah, look, guys, I think this, like I said, I don't think many people have been speaking about this in the DeFi AI agents narrative itself. Oasis blockchain has been around since 2021. So they've been around for a long time, let's say 4 or 5 years. And it's cool to see a major L1 getting into this space. It's really good to see outside of the obvious base Solana BNB chain. So yeah, actually, guys, if you want to learn more about this, Oasis Protocol will be taking part of DeFiCon at DeFiCon in Dubai on the 29th of April, guys. It's the largest DeFi and AI agent conference happening during Token 2049 in Dubai, guys. So remember, you can just click below and sign up. It's completely free to attend. I'll be there, and so will the rest of the DeFi and AI agent community. All right, guys, that's a wrap for another daily dose of DeFi and AI agents, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe and put a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. See what projects you're most excited about and bullish on as we ride the waves of DeFi. Okay, guys, I will see you back here once again tomorrow.